Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a bronze smoky eye. This is one of my favourite looks. You can turn it down for everyday wear or you can turn it up if you're going out in the evening, so please keep watching. So I'm going to start by priming my face using the Max Factor Face Finity Primer. I really like this primer because it's quite creamy and quite liquidy. It's not so thick and so you can get quite a dewy look with this primer. For my foundation I'm going to use the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid. I've really been loving this foundation at the minute. I was given it by somebody and when I first saw it I was a bit like, I wasn't really too sure on it. Like, I'd seen it in the shops before and I kind of skimmed past it. I didn't really like the look of it. It looks very similar to the Maybelline Dream Satin Mousse, I think it's called, and I have tried that one before. I just really don't like the texture of it. It's just, particularly on my skin, I just think it's quite heavy and I don't like the texture of it. So I was really surprised by this one actually. It's got a really good coverage. I really love the way, the finish of it, and it's got a good medium coverage, but it's buildable as well. And you can also get either a really dewy or a really matte finish depending on what products you use with it, which is why I really like it. Next I'm going to use the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer, and I'm going to use that under my eyes, taking it in a V shape, making sure I get it in my inner corners. And I'm also going to take some slightly on my chin and on any blemishes that I have as well. I'm just going to use light dabbing motions to pat that onto my skin. Next I'm going to set under my eyes using the Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Powder by Collection. Just going to lightly tap that into the product and tap that under my eye. I really want to keep this area quite highlighted throughout the day where I've put the concealer. I really hope my lighting is better for you guys today, because usually I film like over that way, and because that's the area where I could find the best lighting. And I was playing around with it today, moving my camera around the house, just trying to make it look better, just trying to make it look a bit better, because I was looking back at my videos and I thought, can't really see a lot and I want to make it better for you guys. So I was moving it around, and my boyfriend also got a big daylight light thing. It's like a big light that emits white natural light, and I thought, oh wow, it'd be so good. So we went and got it, and I tried setting it up today and it is so bright, like it is ridiculous. Like I put it on and it was just, yeah, it was just so bright. So I thought, oh no, I'm not going to use it. And so I thought, no, it's okay, just try moving the camera around the house. And I found this area, which I had been thinking about, but I thought, oh, I won't really have enough room, but I do, so it's good. Right, I'm going to set the rest of my foundation using the Collection Shit Loose Powder in Translucent, and I'm just brushing that all over my face to set my foundation. Moving on to my eyes, I'm going to start by using an eye primer, which I've wanted an eye primer for so long, and I was super happy this morning because literally just before I was about to film this video, my glossy box came. It's my second glossy box. It is the July edition, the Stars and Stripes America one, and I got an eyeshadow primer in it, so I was like, yay! And it is the eyeshadow primer by Absolute New York Eyelid Primer Base Oil-Free Makeup Base. So I thought I would try this out and see what I think of it, because I've just wanted an eye primer base for so long. I just haven't got around to buying one. So I'm just going to apply that to my lids. So first I'm going to apply a nice gold shimmery colour to the inside of my eyelid. To warm up my crease slightly, I'm going to take a light brown colour and just run that through my crease as a transition colour. because we don't want any harsh lines and we want everything to blend well in together. We want everything to blend in well together. Not we want everything to well blend in together. That doesn't make any sense. Next I'm going to take a mid-toned brown colour on the same brush that I used to apply the gold to my lid. I'm just going to take that across the outside of my eye, in the outer V, and slightly through the crease as well. With the smoky eye, it's all about layering up the products. You don't want to start too dark, you don't want to apply the dark colours straight away because they are a lot harder to blend out. So if you apply lighter colours first, blend them out, you'll have a lot more transition colours, so everything blends everything will blend a lot better together. Once you're happy with that, you can then apply a darker brown. I'm choosing a matte dark brown because the gold that I used on my inner corner is shimmery. I want to contrast between the inner corner and the outer corner, and then blend that out as well. Finally, to darken up the crease even more, I'm just going to add a really, really small amount of matte black, like a minimal amount, just to warm it up. We don't want a harsh black colour, but when we blend it in, it'll just make the outside of our eye stand out even more. Just slightly blend through the crease, and take your blending brush and just blend it in. Don't take it too far across the eye. We want the inside of the eye to be light and bright and the outside to be slightly smokier. If you don't want the look to be quite so dramatic, more for kind of daytime toned down bronze eye look, you can skip the black and just keep to the warm neutral browns. So before finishing off my eyes, I am going to go ahead and do my brows. I'm going to use this Shivata Brow Perfection eye kit with some brow shadows in there, and I'm also going to use my Rimmel Professional brow pencil. I like to use a mix because my eyebrows are very sparse, so I like to use the shadows for a very natural look, but sometimes the shadows don't quite fill them in enough, so I like to use the brow pencil just to darken them up slightly. So I'm going to go in with the lightest shade first, and I'm just going to take that through the shape of my brows, starting at the front and working back. When I get to the arch of my brow, I'm going to change the angle of my brush and go down. I'm then going to go in with my brow pencil and starting on the underneath of my brow, just very lightly pencil in the areas that are sparse and take it down to the corner. I like to thicken this area up because this area of my brows is quite thin. Back to my brow brush. I'm using the Real Techniques brow brush. I'm going to go in with the slightly darker, not the darkest brow shade, but the one up from the first one I used, and just fill in particularly the outer half of my eyebrow, just to give a contrast to the inner corner. I want this bit to be quite light so it looks more natural. To finish off my brows, I'm just going to use some of this Maybelline Brow Drama in medium brown. Just finished off doing both my eyebrows. Such a love-hate relationship with my eyebrows, and every time I do them I just have to tell myself, your eyebrows are supposed to be, I can't speak today. Your eyebrows are supposed to be sisters and not twins. It doesn't really help because I am such a perfectionist that even then I'm like, but they should be twins. Moving back to my eyes, I want a clean line on the outside of my shadow, so I'm just going to take some concealer on a Real Techniques accent brush and just clean up the outside of that eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to line my eyes with the Soap & Glory Super Cat Liquid Black Eyeliner pen. I don't want anything too harsh or too thick. I don't want to be too dramatic, so I'm just going to take this on the outer corner of my eye, just a thin line, and then flick it up slightly towards my eyebrow at the end. Only taking about 2/3 of the way through the eye. If you want a more dramatic look, then you could use a liquid or gel liner and take it all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner and do quite a large flick, depending on the kind of look that you're going for. You could use a black eyeshadow if you want something very basic for an everyday wear. Now I'm going to line my waterline using the Maybelline Big Eyes liner. It's a double-ended jumbo liner pencil with a black on one side and a white on the other end. I'm just going to use the black to line my lower lash line. Not taking it too far into the inner corner because I don't want to make my eyes look smaller. I want to make them appear to be wider. Then I'm going to take the white end of the pencil and use this on my lower waterline to make my eyes appear wider. For mascara, I'm going to use the Maybelline Clumpify Mascara. I'm going to take that across my top lashes, starting at the root, and using zigzag motions moving upwards, and take that on my lower lashes as well. If you want to go for a slightly heavier look, you might want to add some false lashes on as well. Next, I'm going to apply this Collection Mosaic Glow Bronzer. It's really pretty, it's got several different tones in it, and I'm going to apply this using the Real Techniques blush brush. I'm going to use this in the contours of my cheeks, up onto my temple and my forehead, and slightly under my chin as well. With this being quite a smoky bronze eye, I do want to go for quite a sun-kissed look. Next, I'm going to apply this Bourjois blush in the shade 95 Rose de Jasp. Now usually I don't like the little applicators that come with products. I usually like to use my own brushes, but I really think this one is so sweet and it's the perfect shape for the apples of your cheeks. I'm just going to take a small amount of product, smile and take it on the apples of my cheeks and move backwards towards my temples, just lightly blending the product onto my cheeks. To finish off this look, I'm going to use a Maybelline Colour Essential lipstick in the shade 132 Sweet Pink. So here's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!